So we mentioned the other day that we wanted to start a new series on this channel, and we have a cozy little setup here, and this is the Cinema Den, where we will just sit and talk about things like film, TV, film, and maybe some TV and cinema,
film,
and some more about film. So yeah, this is the first one. I'd introduce what the video is going to be about, but I have no idea. Poppy has no idea.
That's the point. Look at us go.
Yeah, so we're probably just going to talk about things, and you'll know what it's about more than we do right now, because you've read the title, and that's probably telling you what it's about. So let's get to that, whatever that may be. So, hello, Poppy.
Hello.
It feels like an actors on actors kind of video, but more intense, because this is like the first one, and one wrong move and this whole thing comes down, by the way.
Yeah.
This has been an absolute nightmare to set up. We're going to have to take it down the second it ends as well, and then set it all up. So yes, it's probably going to change a little bit. I feel like if I start leaning forward like this, it's because I'm trying to look at like the monitor to see if I'm positioned okay, but the lens is in the way, so I'm leaning round the lens. So if I keep doing that, I apologise.
We're also super aware that we could be out of focus this whole time because we cannot see.
And if I like sit up straight, I'm pretty sure like the top of my head is just shaved off.
You're just going to have to hunch back.
See, look, just that one movement, I always knock something down then. Anyway. So.
Maybe we should start with trailers we watched this week.
Yes.
Get the ball rolling.
So we've watched some good ones.
Minions and Monsters.
Minions and Monsters. Yep, that one came out earlier this week by the time that you guys are watching this. Yeah, it was a Minions thing, wasn't it?
It's kind of what you expect. I think those films, they're entertaining, but I've always had a problem with films that are very much good guys, there's bad guys, there's the obstacle, there's the climax, and then there's the predictable ending. Yeah. But what can you say? It's a kid's film. Really.
That's what I mean. Like, you can say, like, we are believers that obviously animation is not just for kids and stuff, it's for adults too. But the format, the formula with those kind of films does tend to be like that, and it can get quite tiresome.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it was an alright trailer. Like, it kept us
funny,
engaged.
yeah.
And I think it was the longest reaction video we've made. Just because like we were rounding off at the end and Poppy brought something up and we were just like talking about working in the cinema and got very irate and mad about it. But tell you what surprised me though. Project Hail Mary.
Yeah, really.
Has been one of the biggest surprises this week. Like the trailer alone was so good. Made me so excited for the film. But also the reception that the video got, the reaction video.
Yeah.
It's been so cool,
nice.
like having everyone talking about the film, seeing all of you like so excited about this film, and like talking about the book adaptation, talking about hopefully it's faithful to the thing. I saw things about like the flashback scenes. You were talking about the puppeteer as well. Someone informed us about like who the voice actor was for Rocky. So that was really cool. Thank you so much for letting us know that, because that's the kind of shit that we like, is just everyone feeding each other with more information and knowledge about films and stuff, and just everyone having a nice chat and everyone just sharing passion for film.
That's literally why we made the account.
Yes.
We just wanted to find our people and just talk.
Well, yes, I loved that. I loved watching that trailer. Like, I was already excited for this Disclosure Day.
Yeah, me too.
So, like, that was one that was like, oh yeah, really cool trailer, like... But I was already excited. Project Hail Mary was one that I was, like, a little bit more like, I don't know yet. But that
you're
that
like
trailer
on the edge.
Sold it for me. Like, we had a list of our anticipated films for the year, and that one, I said to Poppy this morning, like, that one has just gone straight up there now, of one that I'm really looking forward to.
Yeah. Didn't you say the cinematographer did, like, was it June and stuff?
Yeah, Greg Fraser did June, Batman and stuff.
Yeah, that's awesome.
It's got a good little setup going on to be a really good film. Yeah, I don't think we've watched any other trailers. Oh, we watched the Michael trailer.
Yeah. The Demolition one, but obviously we said we really liked that trailer. But I think it was more of a teaser, wasn't it?
Demolition?
Was it not Demolition?
Demolition?
Have I said the wrong word?
I've no idea what Demolition is.
The Spielberg
The Jake
film.
Gyllenhaal film?
The Spielberg film.
No, that's...
What's that called?
I've literally said it and I've forgotten as well. Disclosure Day.
Disclosure, that's the word.
You
Welcome
threw
to
me.
us. We will just forget a word at this 5 seconds after we've already said it.
Okay.
But yeah.
You say welcome to us. I think my memory's bad, but you just create whole new words for things. Like Demolition, Disclosure Day. How did you get there? And then
I thought it was Demolition Day. I was just shortening it.
So much. Demolition Day. That's a different film entirely. Yeah, no, I can't. I don't think we did any other reactions this week.
I don't think so. It's been kind of slow going.
Oh,
We've been really waiting.
We were a little bit naughty. We watched that. Was it called Rooster? The Steve Carell series.
Oh.
We did just watch that one without reacting to it.
Yeah.
We didn't really know what it was, and then we started watching it, and then I remembered that it was from the creators of Ted Lasso and stuff, and I was like, oh shit, should have reacted to this.
And it was really good.
Because I loudly shouted, Jamie Tart!
Yeah.
And Phil Dunster appeared, and I was like, oh, why were we not recording?
I've seen the crew say that he's incredible as the villain.
Is he?
That arrogant kind of character.
He's great as Jamie Tart and Ted Lasso. Don't know why I paused for dramatic effect. I'm so aware that if I lean back, this may come tumbling down.
Yeah, we've got to make this more of an actual cozy
We will.
place.
This is gonna this is gonna evolve. It's gonna develop, and you're gonna be there to experience it with us.
Which is really sweet. I think it's great that we're starting off not perfect with this.
Yeah, this might. I don't know. This does this look cozy? Does this look comfortable? Or does it just look ridiculous? We're just sat. Hunched over in this little area of... we obviously wanted it to be like a den. And it looks like a den. I think it looks pretty cool. But, yeah, we'll see. I'm sure we'll, be swearing at ourselves in, post. But right now, best of the bad luck. Deal with what you got. So, here we are. Good. The good thing from my perspective here is that I've got all of those films in the background.
Oh, you're so right.
There's just loads of DVDs and Blu-rays back there, so anything can just spark. We've got so many horror films as well that we haven't seen. Poppy bought
some really weird ones.
Poppy bought a massive box of second-hand horror DVDs for us to start going through, and some of them are awful. Terrible.
I don't want to name drop any because I don't want to be rude, but Inbred. Do you remember?
You know what? Inbred wasn't
Did you actually not mind
that
it that
bad.
much?
It was
It was fun, I guess. It was
for
entertaining.
that kind of B movie, low budget horror.
Yeah.
It does have that that character to it.
Yeah,
It's got a certain level of because I know, with some film lovers out there, low budget horror is some people's shit. They love that stuff.
That's true.
And I do as well. I love it when it feels like it's just such a low budget thing where just a group of people went out with a camera and then they made this horror film. There's so many cult classics and just classics that have been based on Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Yeah.
Had that low budget, that feel to it.
Blair Witch.
Yeah. So there's some great films like that, but these ones were I was expecting a lot of that, and some of them felt very much like student films that somehow
I think
got
most
onto
of them
DVD.
were student films.
Some
just
of them
from
were
the looks of them.
ridiculously bad. But yeah, I like Poppy said, we're not going to name drop. She unfairly mentioned Inbred,
Yeah,
which
no,
by
we're
the
folk.
sound of the title, you're not expecting the most Nominees for Best Picture: Inbred.
I tell you what, they proper made me feel uneasy with that film. Like,
There's
I was
a couple
uncomfortable.
recognisable actors in it as well.
Yeah.
I think Kelly MacDonald from... Is it Kelly MacDonald from things like Afterlife and David Brent, Life on the Road? Yeah, she's in that. Yeah, she plays Thingy's mum in it. Yeah, works with Ricky Gervais a lot.
That's cool.
But yeah, no, there's some big ones, some very small ones we haven't seen, ones we have seen. Monster House just sitting in the middle of it all.
One of the best Halloween films ever.
Wreck
is incredible. The
Trick or
Spanish
Treat.
version as well, not the newer one.
Was it Quarantine? I think it's called.
Yeah. Haven't actually seen that, so might actually be quite good. I think Cody
Trick or
likes
Treat.
it, doesn't he?
Yeah. Our friend Cody recommended Quarantine. Sorry. Got Awake.
Yeah.
Not really a horror film, but
Psychological.
kind of, yeah. Good little Hayden Christensen film. Probably won't talk about that too much because I might use that as a recommendation.
Yeah, I was going to say you need to do that.
Yeah, I think it's always lovely to have a load of physical media and a nice collection of that.
We have so much physical media. Like, we have them in loads of different locations, and we've got, like Sam said, we've got a box full of the horror films. And then stacks and stacks of, like, bookshelves, like over there.
We haven't got enough space for all the physical media we have.
Yeah.
Like, we literally went down the road the other day and bought, like, another whole set of shelves, which you can see me putting together if you go to our TikTok. But yeah, and, like, for all the work it was to put that together, it holds, like, pretty much most of our Blu-rays, but then nothing else.
Yeah, we've had to cram other things into, like, the bottom shelf.
Yeah.
Messy.
Very messy. But it's great to be there because, like, it's great to have them because they're just nice to look at.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, yeah, fair enough, DVDs aren't the highest quality. You can usually find a lot higher quality online and stuff. Online, I mean, like, on streaming, not online. But yeah, obviously not all films... You could have a subscription to, like, all of the big platforms and stuff, all the big services. But then still, it's always that film you want to watch is just not on anything. And, like, you could have, you know, Prime, Netflix, Disney, Sky Cinema, all of that, and yet you're still having to, like, rent it for, like, $4.99 because it's just all of those things that you pay for and you still can't find it.
Well, we live in a really weird day and age, don't we? Like, everything is just... Put money on everything as much as you can, even when there's a subscription. I find that it's just crazy. And it's so normalised.
Exactly, at least when you've got physical media, when you've got that Blu-ray in your hand, that's an HD version of that film that's just always ready to watch. Well, as long as you have something to play it on. Because obviously we've all got smart TVs now and flat screens that don't have... I don't know what I'm saying, to be honest. Cause
I'm just going to
in my
let you
head,
finish.
I was like imagining this TV with like a built-in DVD player or a Blu-ray player, which, I mean, probably does exist, but I've never had one, so I don't know why
I was going to say, it was
to
always a portable DVD or Blu-ray
I think
player.
I'm more talking about the TV downstairs where it's like impossible to plug anything new in because it's like up on the wall, but you can't fucking get your hand down the side. You don't need to know about that. That's a me problem, not a you guys problem.
Yeah, the cinema den is not the moaning den.
We just sit in there and we bitch about everything. Try to get this in shot as well. But
It is so cute.
we had to move the camera up and tilt it down because like we had it lower down and I just sat in there and I felt like Shrek sat in there. I probably still look like Shrek sat in there, but
One of us is going to look back at the recording and be like, damn, I really did just start hunchbacking.
we're just going to be like, the title of this video is Moaning About Everything, Sam looking like Shrek. And
Poppy collapses.
Poppy talks about inbred.
and then follow up, I collapse the whole fucking setup.
If that falls down, the video will abruptly end. It'll just cut there. I'm not setting it up again and going again. Okay? We will nip that in the bud straight away. I'm kind of just looking for inspiration of stuff to talk about. Because obviously this is the first video. I have no idea how this is going to play out.
Yeah.
Like, if this is going to be like really boring and we're just like, why are we expecting people to want to watch this? But the idea of this was that it's kind of meant to be like a podcast.
Yeah.
Like, podcast and video form where we're just sort of sat here talking about things. Like, we haven't overly planned it. It's not a singular review of a film. It's not a reaction to anything.
Yeah.
We're not doing like a ranking video or top 4.
Like, we haven't even discussed together what we might talk about.
Yeah.
We've put the camera on, we've set up, and we've gone, let's go.
Yeah, we're just hoping...
Pretty
because
chill.
very often we'll just sit there in the day and like we'll just start randomly talking about different things.
Mm-hmm.
Like, usually it comes from like one name being mentioned, and then that leads you to think about a project they're attached to, and then you think about another actor or another director that's linked to that project, and you talk about their stuff.
Yeah.
And we just go on that train where we just talk and talk and talk. But yeah.
But yeah, please let us know if this is like, if you like the cozy vibes. I'm starting to feel more and more comfortable as we sat here.
It's actually like, it's dangerous.
It is dangerous.
Because I am going to start like leaning on things.
I can fully see us like, when we're settled with this, starting to bring like drinking into the mix and just doing videos where we have like the topics and be like, right, we'll drink every time we disagree on so and so.
It's not alcohol, it's water. Also, there is a radiator behind this, and it is blaring. I am toasty sat here.
You've got a jumper on.
I'm going to have to do a little striptease in a minute. That'll get the viewers going. Yeah, let us know if in the comments as well, like different things that you'd want us to talk about.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm just leaning around that fucking lens again. But yeah, just because it will obviously this is trial and error right now. If we find that like, oh shit, we don't know what to talk about, like we're really struggling, next video we'll we can go that far. We'll oh my god. We will arrive here to make this video with a list of like things to talk about.
Yeah.
Like little key things. So yeah, if there's anything you want us to have a discussion about, just comment it and we'll like write it down for next time.
All we need is just the words, and then we write it in the list and we're like, cool, someone said this. Let's discuss.
It's very humorous to me that you've got a green neck.
Have I got a green neck?
Yeah, that sunset lamp that's over there is just, I don't know if you can see it, it's just giving pop. So I'm over here saying that I look like Shrek, but you look like, if you start, maybe there you go, there's a thumbnail for it. If you just start looking really angry, it looks like you're turning into Hulk.
Yeah. Or if I like twist the light on me some more, and then I can go fully green.
Yeah.
Just...
Or I could just, edit you to look green in the thumbnail. Okay, so that's where we'll draw the line. Not funny anymore.
Sorry.
But yeah, I think this is a nice like idea and everything, because it does allow us to just talk about random stuff that we kind of digress a little bit in videos a lot of the time when we start talking about very irrelevant subjects to what we should be talking about. So it is a nice little thing. I think it will evolve into a really nice little video series to just, it's nice for people to just put on like in the background whilst they're doing other stuff.
Yeah. Or in the evenings when you're trying to wind down. Stay away from social media and just come have a chat with us. Talk in the comments as if you're just responding to what we're talking about. Because that's all this is. Yeah. It's like you're just the additional person in this den of ours.
Yeah, exactly. I feel like
going for it?
I feel like I need to fill in every pause that we do.
No, you've got
Because
to
I'm
let them
so
rest.
used to like, if there's a pause for like 2 seconds in a video, we will just cut, cut and splice it all together. But right now it feels like every time we go silent for a couple seconds, keeping you up, every time we go silent for a couple seconds, it just feels like you got to fill that silence. It's intense.
In a tent.
It's not a tent, it's a fort. It's a blanket fort. A cinema den.
Fort. Don't.
No, I'm not.
Don't try it.
There's a leaf.
Not very good at getting rid of it, are you?
You're talking so quietly. They need to be able to hear you.
I know, that's so true. Well, I in my head I had that I'd be just completely comfortable, but I have completely forgotten every like rule about being on camera. You know, the speaking up and the engaging. I just keep going like.
Well, the thing is, everyone's got like, it's like the trend now to have the little baby microphones in videos. That's all I ever see.
We have some.
It's like, yeah.
Somewhere.
It's like everyone's doing it. Like some person who's like doing interviews now is just like holding a little baby microphone, and I'm like, you go like fighting that inner battle of, do you keep up with trends? Do we get little baby microphones to talk into? I don't want to.
That's fair.
But like, do we do it because that's what everyone else does?
Maybe.
These kind of things. Do we just have a little baby microphone here the entire time?
Have a little lapel mic.
Yeah. I mean, I think this will be picking up audio pretty well. I mean, no one will be watching it right now if it doesn't, because we wouldn't post it.
But yeah, was there anything else you wanted to talk about in the first one?
The first one? I just wanted to get
Like the groundworks ready for
so
everyone.
obviously this one has a lot of like references to the fact of what we're doing, because this is new for us as well as it's new for like you guys and stuff. Like, do you know what I mean? We've just set this up, we're trialing it out, we're open for like feedback and stuff, so we're very much talking about the whole vibe of this so far. Usually we'll be talking a lot more about like films and stuff,
Yeah.
but I think we're just trying to figure stuff out right now, so you'll have to bear with us on this video, but I hope it's still somewhat entertaining. But yeah, no, I mean, I want to talk about just looking up around the room and stuff. We've got a big Thunderbolts poster. Why don't we talk about like IMAX and stuff and the BFI in London?
Yeah, I'd love to.
Because that is something that I really, really am desperate to go do again.
We did it for the very first time last year, wasn't it?
Yep. We were like, I think it was the middle of summer.
Yeah.
We wanted... No, it wasn't.
It was like...
It was in May that came out, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Middle
It was
of spring.
it was a lovely warm spring day, and we were going for a walk through the fields, as you do, and we were just talking about the films that are coming out, and Sinners was coming out soon, and then we also knew that Thunderbolts was out soon. So we were like mentally making plans of like what we wanted to do, and as mentioned in the Sinners video we made back along, we really wanted to watch it in IMAX.
Yeah.
And we specifically go to the BFI in London because Ryan Coogler said that's how like it was meant to be watched. That's how he intended it to be filmed in that format. So we were like, okay, if Ryan Coogler told us to do this, we should do it.
Yeah, definitely.
So we were like looking at the showings and stuff at the BFI, and then we noticed that like a week later Thunderbolts came out, and then we realized that there was 2 days where you had Sinners, and then you had an early screening of Thunderbolts.
Oh, it was, wasn't it?
So we were like,
of course.
should we go up and stay in London for a couple of days and like watch both of them? And we were like, yeah, fuck it, let's go for it. So yeah, we booked those two, and that was our first experience with IMAX. Because when you work in a cinema like we did, you just, free tickets to the cinema. We were going to watch like every film.
Mm-hmm.
But we obviously didn't have an IMAX at that cinema. But yeah, no, what an experience that is. I couldn't believe when you walk into that screen. It's like you look up, and it's like looking up like the side of a skyscraper.
It is insane.
Of how big that screen was.
It's really rather curious that it's such a beautiful place, but my God, is it like a humbling walk to get there from the tube? Like just the tunnels of piss and graffiti. Like, the grungy tunnels, and you're just like, where am I going? And then the second you're there, you're like, well, okay, I just felt like I was going the wrong way.
You gotta go through the bad to get to the good sometimes.
Yeah. And then when you're inside, it's just beautiful. Really good vibes. The energy's so nice in there. Like staff seem friendly. People are just stood, congregated, like before films, after films, chatting, and like there's like a bar in the corner.
Yeah, it's really vibey in there. We've just been desperate to go back there since.
We have.
But obviously it's a fair bit of money going, and because we'd likely stay in London because we'd try and get like a couple films watched there. But yeah, we've just been very busy recently.
Yeah.
But we definitely want to go back there again. Then we could take the camera and do like a little vlog.
That would be cute.
And, like, do a little commentary on our journey there and stuff. Maybe even do like a review in the hotel and stuff afterwards. That'd be cute. But yeah, I know that this month the Chronology of Water is showing there, and I really, really want to watch that at the BFI.
How long is it there till?
I don't know. A lot of films are only there for like a couple weeks.
Well, I'm sorry if we don't get to watch it. We just have been so busy.
Well, exactly. There's loads of films that we really want to watch. But that's like one that's out like now.
Yeah.
So yeah. Never know. Might do a spontaneous trip down there and everything.
Yeah, that would be cute.
Yeah.
I think one of the best things about that experience though was the crowd.
Oh,
being in a room full of people like that, and a lot of people might have like watched it before, but it felt like we were all watching this for the first time, and we were all just like, you're starstruck when you're looking up because there's so much to look at on the screen. It's huge.
Yeah.
It's so cool.
But yeah, the sound and everything as well.
Yeah.
Like the images that I like there, you can't get away from it. And then the sound just like rattles your bones, It's so like immersive. And yeah, watching Sinners where like the whole thing was just sold out. It was packed.
It was.
Yeah, everyone reacting to everything at the same time. Everyone just like all together experiencing that one thing is so cool. Like Thunderbolts was like that too. For some reason it wasn't as busy as Sinners.
No, it wasn't.
But I don't know why. Maybe because it was like an early preview thing.
I think it was an early afternoon showing.
Yeah, Thursday early afternoon.
Because remember when we worked at a cinema, there were always like, you get your brand new Marvel films and they start showing them from like 2 in the afternoon. And even then you only had like 16 people like sprinkle in. Like.
Yeah, there was like no one in the first few.
Because we used to go to some of them if we weren't working on those days, and we'd be like, oh, okay. It's the evening time.
That's when
everyone comes in.
But yeah, no, the BFI, watching films in IMAX and stuff is incredible.
Yeah.
We were very late to the party with that one, but it's a party that we'll continue to go to.
I'm not being funny, but I'm glad we were late and we didn't just go and watch a film we weren't that into.
Yeah.
Having Sinners as our first one just feels so good.
Yeah.
Like, it's such a great film. Instant 5 out of 5 and an instant favourite.
Just having Ludwig Göransson's music like blaring in that screen as well. Yeah. Top tier film.
Perfect.
Very glad we watched it there. Yeah, because we were like, the trailers came on before that as well, and the like Mission Impossible one.
Oh yeah.
I can't remember the last one or whatever it was. We haven't actually seen any of the Mission Impossible films, so.
Tell us if we should.
Yeah, I know it's quite bad. We have been told by people before that we are bad for not having watched any of them.
We did say we wanted to.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. That we watched that trailer like for the last one in IMAX, and we were like, you know what? I want to watch that.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, why don't we come here? Yeah, let's come here and watch that. We didn't go there.
We did the same thing for Superman.
Oh, yeah.
And Fantastic Four, but we did watch Fantastic Four. And we did very
on our
much
TV
enjoy
at
that.
home.
55 inch isn't a bad TV to watch it on, though.
No, that's true. That's true. We have a nice little soundbar and
We
stuff.
do.
Yeah, it's a big step up from like the size of the cinemas that we've been to recently. Like it was a drastic.
Yeah, because
increase.
we tend to go to independent cinemas. We probably won't list the ones we go to, obviously. But
I mean, one that we go to that is really the Prince Charles Cinema, which most of you will probably know in London.
yeah,
That one's
that's one of our
awesome.
favourites.
But yeah, the ones like around here and stuff. The problem was as well is that with the cinema we worked at, all the films that we were usually interested in were all in the fucking small screens down the corridor, because they
With the
would
bad speakers and the weird lighting and all that.
Yeah, but we just all like the big films and the big screens and stuff were usually things that were being shown for far too long and without any justification for it, really, because they weren't even getting many big numbers in. Like you'd have like 30, 40 people in like a screen that seats about 100.
Yeah.
And then in screen 2, which seats like 300 and something, you'd have like 10 to 20 people.
Yeah.
And for some reason they're justifying that. But this isn't a video to attack that cinema.
Not at all.
Not at all. That's in a separate video.
We don't want to get into that.